So this is week 6 of our Faith in Action program, where we are working with Louise Hay's magnificent book, You Can Heal Your Life. And that song has been our theme and is demonstrating the foundational idea of our program, which is our thoughts are creative, and when we take hold of our thoughts, we have the power to change our lives. Now, through these last 5+ weeks, particularly over the last couple, I have begun to hear some unsettling things emerging from some of the groups, happening here on Sunday mornings and during the week. And I fear that we may have collectively created a monster. So before I move into the topic of the day, which is success and prosperity, I feel the need to have a little heart-to-heart. We need to chat. This spiritual principle is a truly powerful one. We are co-creators with our thoughts. We are working together with God to create our world. What has been unsettling to me, however, is I have begun to hear a rumbling that people seem to think in order to fully practice this principle and in order to truly heal their lives, they must reach a level of never, ever again thinking another negative thought or speaking another negative word. Because I've heard someone says something, someone's in a moment of challenge or struggle, and here comes somebody else. Watch that negative thought now. Change that negative thought now. And we're doing it to ourselves as well. Oh, I'm just having one of those days. Wait a minute. I got to stop that thought. I got to change that thought. And we've put ourselves into this place of attempting to ascend to an entirely insane and impossible ideal. Do me a favor. I want you to take your thumb and forefinger, and I want you to clasp hold of the skin on your arm and pinch tightly. Did you feel it? Okay, that's the test. You are human. We are human on this journey. And while we're still in the human experience, it is unrealistic to expect that we will never, ever think a negative thought again. If you are trying to reach that, you need to go ahead and write the invitations to your ascension. Seriously. The point with this work is to help us when we do find ourselves deeply in a struggle and we find ourselves stuck there, that we can take our power back and realize we have the opportunity to choose a new thought to rise out of that struggle and heal from that. The point is not to try to become Stepford people. We're all around unity. We're all, life is perfect. It's all good. Life is perfect. It's all good. Did you ever hear that old joke about the unity minister in hell? It isn't hot, and I'm not here. It's not realistic, people, and we need to give ourselves and each other permission to be real. Yes, permission to be real and permission to be human. Permission to have bad days, bad weeks, bad moments. Permission to be frustrated and angry and sad and say, this all just sucks, without having somebody run up and go, cancel, cancel. And we are setting a high ideal here, and I believe in setting high ideals and seeking to continue to grow and express our magnificence in a greater way. We have a magnificent example of that in our way shower, Jesus the Christ. And Jesus had bad days. Jesus got wicked angry. He cursed and killed a fig tree because it wouldn't give him a fig. turned over the temple, the money changers in the temple. Jesus got sad when his friend Lazarus died, even though he knew that he would be going and demonstrating God's power by raising Lazarus. He still wept for the sadness of the loss of his friend. And Jesus even had a whiny victim day. My God, why hast thou forsaken me? So if Jesus can be angry and sad and a whiny victim, so can I, without having someone try to spiritually band-aid over that. I've said it before, it's called metaphysical malpractice. Do not allow people their moments of humanity, moments of authenticity. And we want to love each other through that. We want to hold the highest vision through that. But we need to give each other permission, because what Jesus did not come to forsake his humanity for his divinity. He came as the great demonstration of unifying the two and expressing one within the other, of being fully human in his divinity and fully divine in his humanity. And that is what I believe we're here to do. And so I don't want you to walk out of this program believing that now we can't ever think a negative thought or have a bad moment. We're human. We got to be real. The work is about not staying stuck and wallowed for X amount of time in a struggle. It's about saying you have the power to shift out of that when you're ready. You have the power to change your life when you're ready. Until then, you can be having a bad day, and we unconditionally love you through that. Are we in agreement? Thus endeth our little chat. Oh, and actually, let me finish with, henceforth, phrases like, stop that negative thought now, or change that negative thought now, or above all, cancel, are henceforth forbidden in this community. They are taboo and forbidden in this community. And if someone comes at you with that, what I want to empower you with is your response is to say, get real. Because we're going to be real with each other, and we're going to trust the allness of this incredible human journey. So take it.